What will it take to win this fight?
I think just sheer willpower.
Sometimes it doesn't quite work out exactly how you think it is.
A lot of doubts, a lot of fears. I went from seeing only success and win in the future, and it's transformed to a lot of doubt. That's why I'm wearing the T-Rex shirt today. Shut the f*** up. I got little arms. I still dominate the world.
Joe, back up! Back up, Joe.
We got stuck inside the rotating door. Who are the best teammates? The people that are selfless, committed, the ones who aren't afraid to sacrifice a little, you know, on someone else's behalf. Somebody that is committed to the win.
It's easy to just say things, but he actually lives it. He walks the walk and talks the talk. It's no bullshit.
You ask that question to yourself, what am I doing this for? Why am I training today? What am I training for? And then you just realize, like, the answer is simple. It's not about me anymore.
You know, it makes me a little emotional to do this campaign.
The war that we fight is when we wake up. I'm doing what I said I'm coming to do today, and that's it. Classic saying, we hear it all the time, embrace the suck. Well, I don't like calling it the suck, but I'm gonna say today is the suck. Now we're gonna do something incredibly hard with the weight, and it's freaking pouring rain, and there's thunderstorm warnings like all day.
Josh has just been grinding away in the shop. He's working on the front end and the bike is already looking awesome. I really believe that Mark is gonna break a world record too. I mean, the work that he's putting into this, it's not human.
What's up, dude? So, talk to me. What did you just get done doing then?
Hey, it's funny you're calling me right after I just got done running. Of course.
Oh yeah.
That's I wouldn't expect less of you as crew chief checking in on me.
Dude, I gotta make sure you're doing the work. I mean, it is a Saturday morning. Everybody else is sleeping.
All right. So what I'm working on now is the front end setup. You know, this bike's been a little bit tough too, because a lot of times I would just build and create a whole front end from scratch. But on this, trying to embody that 250 years of service this year, back in the 20s all the way up into the 40s, they had a leaf spring front end. So what they call it that, the reason why is because it's got a leaf spring up here. And so what happens is the rocker moves, you hit a bump, it shoves this up. What this spring does is it gives it tension to bounce and reset back. So I thought it was really cool to use that kind of traditional front end. And if you really look back into World War I, Indian, they had bikes over there at the war and they did run a leaf style front end. So I thought that was kind of cool. Thought it was kind of inspirational.
What kind of video are we gonna make out of all this? I don't even know.
So why'd we start making these videos last week? Because we're trying to win a fight. We're trying to build a game-changing campus for disabled veterans.
Ryan, what is this place gonna be like?
This is like Disneyland for veterans.
But if you saw our video last week, you already know about the angry mob.
So I was there. There were people being mean. We don't want your disabled veterans in our town.
So in order to win the battle, we're coming here to YouTube.
At the start of week 2, we already have over 8,000 views on last week's video. We've already reached 500 subscribers. Yeah, you guys are awesome. And we already have 193 teammates. Let's do this.
And these two dudes, Mark and Josh, will be dedicating the next 6 months of their lives to help in the most epic ways that they can. It should be pretty fun to watch.
I've taken the spring down about 1.5 inches, and I've also taken another leaf off of it so that it can have a little bit basically softer suspension to it and lower the bike. What that did is it created the front leg to not work properly. So what I'm gonna do is build another one. Originally it was straight, but what I wanna do is I wanna put a really cool curve to it so that it's just very, you know, stylistic, fits the bike, gives it a good flow. I got 250 years to look at. So that's nice. I'm not trapped into a little box, and I think ultimately that's gonna help me be creative enough to pull this off.
Today, I said, you got this. There's no choice. You start this, you got it. That was the first fucking step of doing this 215.6. Oh man, I literally just got done. I had dropped my bags and man, that last quarter mile, oh, lots of grit, but that got done.